गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू योर चैनल जर्नी टू सक्सेस। तो आज हम रिसर्च पेपर्स के बारे में पढ़ने वाले हैं। इस वीडियो में रिसर्च पेपर के बारे में सब कुछ ठीक है। सो हे देयर, वेलकम बैक। इफ यू आर अ कॉलेज स्टूडेंट gearing up for the world of research, you are in a right place. Today I am going to shed some light on research papers. Yeah, you are right. Research papers are those puzzling documents that hold the keys to the scientific discovery. If you are interested in the scientific discovery, research papers are very important. As a researcher myself, I know how important it is to understand them. Research papers are really very puzzling. So in this video, we are going to discuss some handy tips to help you navigate these papers like a pro. So welcome to the guide in this video. In this video, we are going to unlock the magic of research papers, which are the guide to the scientific exploration. So what's the deal with the research papers? As I already mentioned, research papers are the puzzling documents that hold the keys to the scientific discovery. So how to deal with all the research papers? So let's get started with some basics. What exactly is a research paper? Think of it as a fancy report. Research paper is basically like a fancy report, a way for scientists to share their discoveries and ideas with the world. If a scientist wants to discuss their discoveries, ideas, anything with the world, he or she will discuss it with a form of research papers. So these papers go through a thorough check before they are published, making it trustworthy sources of information. Okay, so research papers are like the documents written by scientists to share their discoveries and ideas. So if they are so much puzzling, why to read them? Why we are bothering to read them? Why to read a research paper? Why is very important. So we are going to discuss why bothering reading research paper at the first place. So the benefits of reading the research paper are: research papers are like the treasure of knowledge. By reading them, you will stay up to date with the latest scientific breakthroughs, boost your vocabulary, and sharpen your research skills. So, research paper will sharpen your research skills, will boost your vocabulary, and will keep you up to date with the latest information. Plus, these research papers are written by experts. So, all the information you are getting, that is reliable information. So that's why it's a very important for any researcher to read the research papers. So we got to know that what is the importance of research papers and what is an research papers. So research papers are very puzzling documents. How to get started? How to find your way around reading and research paper? So navigating the maze for reading the research papers is very important. So the next question arises: how to find these magical research papers? Forget about just Googling it. Instead, head to the trusted sites like Google Scholar or PubMed to find these research papers. These places are like gold mines for the research papers. You will find tons of valuable stuff there. So what's the ABCs of the research papers? What is research paper all about? So the research paper basically is not as complicated as it seems. You have got stuff like title, authors, abstracts. What is an abstract? An abstract is basically like a mini summary and the main sections which talk about the experiments and results of the paper. So the next question arises: how to read a research paper like a pro? This is very important question for any researcher, that how to read them like a pro. Imagine let's talk about the fun part of actually reading the papers. Don't worry, you don't have to read every word. First confusion arises when we think that we have to read every word of a research paper. It's just like reading the paper. Don't worry, you don't have to read every word. Just start with skimming the title and the abstract. If you like the title and the abstract and thinks that it's what you are looking for and it catches your interest, Then only dive deeper into the introduction and results section. So you can cancel out various papers on the introduction, title and abstract only if that doesn't catch your interest. Now I am going to talk about some tips and tricks of reading the research papers. First of all, don't stress too much when you are reading the research paper. Take it slow. Take it slow. Note down the important points and find a quiet spot where you can focus. And remember, practice makes perfect. So don't give up if it feels tricky at first. Various people just give up when they feel the situation is very tricky, but you don't have to give up when you feel it tricky at a first place. So I hope you are done with the crash course on the research papers. By mastering the art of reading them, you are opening doors to the world of knowledge and discovery. So just grab your magnifying glass and get ready to read the adventurous research papers.